Hello everyone, I am Dr. Vedavati. I am the zonal head for Bengaluru Zone 1A. Today we have the event known as Mechathlon, which is going on pan India. It's just not in Bangalore. We have Orchids, the international school. We have around 94 branches as of now pan India. Everywhere it is happening simultaneously throughout at this point of time. And more about Mechathlon, I think my colleague Mr. Shlok will be talking to you. Before that, I would like to just give you a gist of what especially the Orchids has, because everywhere we have educational institution, but what are we special at? That is what I would like to highlight. You have normal subjects where you see everywhere going on, whether it is English, math, science, social, everything. But add on in the academic subjects, one point which I would like to tell you is the trilingual. Trilingual is one topic where our children would find their way of learning language in a very easy and smooth way. We always feel that children have difficulty in learning languages, but here we start trilingual, having all the three languages going on parallelly in classroom. So that is one speciality of Orchids. At the same time, we have IDP, which is known as interdisciplinary program, wherein it's a culmination of English and social science, which gives civic sense to our young toddlers as well. So this is how we inculcate these topics during their early years. Later on, we have financial literacy, wherein our children of grade 1 will understand how they really need to spend their amount and how they have to really be cautious and save for them. And public speaking is one aspect where children just don't come and speak. We have them giving the curriculum for that also completely, and children become so confident that the stage fear is that word is not at all there in our Orchids. They are very, very comfortable when they come on stage. So that is how public speaking program is inculcated. Coming to co-scholastic, we just don't teach dance, theatre, music. We have a curriculum even for that. a program known as, which is the DLT, the Differentiated Learning Technique. We use this methodology to teach the students. Now, for example, I might be good at dance, whereas sir might be good at music, whereas ma'am might be good at, theatre. But I will learn. He will surely learn all the three aspects. That is how DLT is. We cater to each and every group. This is the speciality of Orchids when we look at co-scholastic. We balance, where I feel in Orchids we see the balance of both scholastic and co-scholastic going on simultaneously, and sports is in a very, very spread way. So if I am an Orchidian, I learn swimming, I learn music, I learn swimming, I learn skating, I will be a proficient in volleyball, basketball, and cricket and soft archery. We have all these programs for our Orchidians. This is the speciality of complete curriculum. And more about Mechathlon, I request Mr. Shlok to go take it up.
Hello everyone, my name is Shlok Shrivastava. I am Vice President Academics of OCFP Department. So what is an OCFP Department? It's Orchids Career Foundation Program. So in this program, we have maths and science faculties coming from IIT. They are IIT pass out people who are teaching maths and science in Orchids. So this we are doing in order to generate curiosity, to generate interest in the STEM among students. So they start loving science, maths. Usually they are afraid of maths, but with the dedication of our faculties from IIT, they love maths. And the best way to showcase this is today's Tech Fest. So we are having Mechathlon 23. This is a Inter-Orchids Tech Fest. It is happening pan-India in 94 Orchid School, and it is happening today. As of now, you can witness lots of models are there. They are working models of science, they are working models of maths. We have problem statement given to the students which they are solving, which they are providing the solutions. We have quiz competitions, we have PowerPoint presentations coming up on different STEM related topics. So this is just not a competition, this is a celebration of innovation, curiosity, knowledge, science skills, math skills. So this is where our OCFP program leads. So because of the presence of IIT into the system, what we are doing is we are having multiple programs. One of them is the Inter-Orchids Tech Fest Mechathlon. Another is we have started our foundation program called R2X, where apart from the regular curriculum, we are also teaching them competitive exam curriculum, which is totally aligned with our Orchids curriculum, so that there will be no discrepancies and there is no difficulty faced by the student to cope up with that extra curriculum. This is so designed and this is so taken by our same OCFP faculty that the student finds it easy to cope up. So this is all about OCFP department, Orchids Career Foundation Program Department, which caters to maths and science.
I think
so
that's very
OCFP, the faculties for OCFP which are directly taken from IIT, they teach the science and maths in a totally different way. So their approach is totally application oriented. Their approach is in order to help students understand the basic concept as well as the highest level concept, they go with the experiential approach. So whatever concept they are teaching, they are demonstrating it to the students. They are involving students to demonstrate them with other students and coming to the conclusion whatever they have learned. So this is the approach which our OCFP faculty follows, and then we are correlating it with real life application. This is where we are putting more and more stress. So whatever knowledge they have learned, they are using it in real life. And the best way to see is today's working models of science and maths in Mechathlon.
That's because of OCFP faculty what we have. It's just not related to teaching. Now you could have seen previously, if it was 10 years before, we had people coming from different industries coming to the branches, coming to the schools, teaching them how they have to really be in the level when they go to the industry or when they go to the outside world. Application is what was missing. So because of that, we felt that was needed, and that is why we have this program wherein they just give them the real life situation. Now if our Orchidians go out, they will be able to know what all the challenges they face in the world. That's how they will be able to take up. Whether they become an engineer, whether they become a doctor, whether they become in any, wherever they excel, they will be able to showcase their talent easily.
Yes.
Myself, Dr. Beena Kesrick, Principal of C.V. Raman Nagar Orchids. I'm here from past 6 months, and today I have become a part of Giant Orchids, I will say. I'm very happy to be here, and today the opportunity what my team has given me to organize this event, Mecathlon, is really a great opportunity for me to showcase that a CVR team will never lag behind in taking an initiative, and this initiative helps our students to showcase their talent and give a platform to them to ignite the energy of showing their scientific temperament. I'm very happy that from around 11 branches of orchids in Zone 1A, nearly about 395 students have participated in this event, and there are 5 events going on simultaneously. We had project displays, exhibition, we have a quiz simultaneously going on, we had some research based project going on, and apart from that PPT presentations also our children have participated. So it was a great opportunity to see so many budding scientists coming up with their talents in the orchid family, and I believe that this initiative which team has taken is going to take Orchidians very far, and there will be definitely new Newtons and Einstein and all will be coming out from orchids, and I believe that this is going to make a very big difference in time to come for orchids. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great evening. This is our project about renewable energy park. In this project, we are explaining how about renewable energy can be used in our day-to-day life, how efficient it is, and how it makes our living easier. In our project, we've used windmills and solar energy, which are the 2 types of renewable energy. Now, I would like Dikshita to explain further about solar panels that we've used in our model.
So yeah, these are the solar panels. It is used for the solar energy as it is the cleanest and most abundant renewable energy. So these solar energy can be converted into thermal energy as well as electric energy. So there are photovoltaic cells in these solar panels which absorb sunlight and then convert it into electricity. So during daytime it absorbs and store it in the batteries. Later for night it uses for the street lights as well as the houses.
Next topic is windmills. Here we have used wind energy, where wind energy is used here in the place in the morning time, as Dikshita said. As Dikshita said, she is using the solar panels. She is conserving the energy. So here the windmill is actually running and providing electricity to the village over here. And then we have the working principle of the windmill. So when the windmill works, the rotor in the front starts turning, so that when it starts turning, it just activates the generator behind the back. So when the generator gets activated, it sends the electric signals through the fibers, and it gives electricity to the village. Thank you.
So this is a simple project of Tesla coil. It was built by Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla had dreamt of providing electricity to the whole world without providing wires, that is wirelessly, and therefore he built this project. So this main phenomena of this project is that it consists of a battery. The battery provides DC current. So the DC current is passed through the resistors, and then through this another resistor through the transistor. The transistor does the work of converting the DC current to AC current. So it converts the DC current to AC current and passes through the primary coil and then the secondary coil. There are 2 coils.
Primary coil is the thick wire and secondary coil is the copper wire, which is the thin wire.
So the primary coil, when the AC current which is converted passes through the primary coil, it actually provides higher voltage and higher frequency to the current. Later on, when this same higher voltage electric current is passed through the secondary coil, the copper wire consists of more loops, due to which it provides even more higher voltage and higher frequency, providing jolts out of the aluminium coil, as aluminium is a very good conductor of electricity. So In our case, the jolts is not been possible because we have used
power supply.
less power supply, as well as we have not used AC generator. AC generator as used by Nikola Tesla. So the main applications of this in the present day life will be told by him.
This was used in the early 20s for X-rays, and it was used for medicines as it cured many diseases like depression and infertility. It was used as a entertainment purpose, as in the TVs in the 20s. It was based upon radio waves.
So the jolts which were present in the Nikola Tesla coil, those jolts were used in the nerves. As you know, the nerves get connected directly to the brain, due to which those were used for curing depression and infertility. And the the transistor which was used, this acts as a stabilizer. As we know, we have stabilizers at home. It converts the DC current to AC current. So we know we cannot use direct current in the application of Tesla coil, due to which we have used this transistor. And thank you.